Don't be a buzzkill.
They trying to pull me out the higher road, but I just put my hands up with my eyes closed. Cause I'm a rebel, I don't feel mellow. Step up in a party with my team like hello. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Real Football Picks Week 6. As always, I'm Vinny, and this is my long lost friend, Shane.
You.
How you doing?
Good.
Where were
Feeling
you?
good.
Where the hell were you last week? Everyone's worried about you.
Drink a cocktail here and then we'll talk about it.
All right. You're a bad influence on me.
It happens.
You're a bad guy. Right. So we had Chi-Town fill in for you last week. Thank you.
Thanks,
Chi-Town.
Jeff. Appreciate that.
So we want to know where you were. Everyone's worried about you. I'm running around town looking for you. No one knew where you were. I'm not even kidding. No one knew where you were for a couple days. So what happened? You want to let the people know?
Ran into some beautiful babies. Next thing you know, my phone's gone. I'm somewhere where I don't know where. I wake up, I don't even know where I was. I didn't know where I was.
My prediction is beat up.
Pain.
Beat up broccoli.
Pain. Oh my God. It's true.
All right, forget it. All right, let's go over last week. We went 2-1 as a collective group on our best bets. I lost. Jeff and Don won. Then Don did pretty well in the pick against the spread segment. Went 9-4. Almost beat the record of 10 wins by someone on this panel. Not you. And Lutz didn't do great on that, but I had above 500 weeks. So we did, as a collective group, we did pretty good. Let's get into it this week. I feel really good about a couple games, and we're going to go over some picks against the spread. Let's get into it, Shane. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. And we'd like to thank this week's sponsor, Tommy's Auto Body and Towing.
No, we're not using those guys.
Whoa, what's the problem?
The check bounce, they tried to scam us.
What do you mean a check bounce?
What is this, amateur hour? Vin, they know who you are?
They may not know who I am, but after this show, they're going to know who we are. We're going to get them old school style.
For a while, I believed that's the kind of love I had.
Now we're going to talk about a couple games against the spread. First game we're going to talk about is the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. Saints are +3 in this game. I like the Saints. They had an extra week to prepare with the bye. Panthers played Monday night, so their preparation's not going to be as long. Cam Newton's coming back, but I don't think that's going to be a big difference here. Panthers aren't playing well. I like the preparation for the Saints. I'm going to take the Saints +3 in this game.
You know what? I agree with everything that you just said. I'm taking the Saints. I'm taking the Saints. I got it circled.
All right, whatever. Next, we're gonna do the Dallas Cowboys at Green Bay Packers. Dallas is gonna be +4.5 in this game. Dallas is a pretty good underdog team, and Green Bay has been kind of not playing great. I know this is a spot where Green Bay could blow them out, but I'm still gonna take Dallas +4.5. I'm going Dallas +4.5 in this game.
I'm going to take the Packers. Number one against the run, I feel like that's the only thing that Cowboys can do right now. I don't underestimate Dak that much, but everything he's been doing is short passes. He can't really throw the ball downfield. I'm going with Green Bay.
I don't really hate it. I didn't really like this game that much. Okay. Next game is we have the Sunday night game. We're going to have the Houston Texans against the Indianapolis Colts. The Texans are going to be -3 in this game. To me, the Colts just suck. I don't like them. I don't like their offensive line. I don't like their defense. Houston played bad the last couple of weeks, but I think they're going to get it together at home in this game. They should be able to run the ball. Lamar Miller will probably score a touchdown this week finally. I'm going to take Houston Texans -3 in this game.
I like what you did there, too, and I'm taking the Texans. I'm not a big Osweiler fan. I think he sucks. I think that Elway actually knew what he was doing by getting rid of him, but I'm going with the Texans as well for pretty much what you said.
He might think you suck. Osweiler, if you asked him.
Bring it. Ozzy.
All right. Last game is the Monday night game. We got the Arizona Cardinals at home against the New York Jets. The Jets are +7.5 in this game. It's a real big number. But you know what? I'm going to take Arizona in this game. Carson Palmer's coming back. I'm going to lay the 7.5. Jets have just been pitiful on defense. You've been throwing the ball all over them. I see a high-scoring game. I see both teams putting up points, but I see Arizona putting up more than 7.5 more. So I'm going to say the scores could be 35 to 24 or something like that. But I like Arizona -7.5.
Okay. I like the number here. I'm going with the Jets. I see a backdoor cover. Possibly it's the 7 and a hook. I like the hook. Jets, they're in for a rebound game, so I'm going with the...
Again, I can't really disagree, but I just, whatever. All right, and that's this week's Picks of the Week. And now we're going to do our Pick of the Week, or Picks of the Week. I got 2 this week because I've been doing so good. Shane, how many you got?
I got 1.
Who's your pick of the week, guy?
The Rams.
Rams from LA or Rams?
The LA Rams.
And what's the line in that game?
3 and a hook.
Why do you like them?
Because the Lions are terrible. How about Golden Tate? What is wrong with him?
He might be good this week.
There's something wrong with that guy?
He's got a good matchup. But don't you think
It doesn't
he's got
matter.
a
He
good
can't run a
matchup?
route.
Don't you think he's got a good matchup
It does,
this
but
week? The guy's
Stafford
out,
has
Riddick
lost
is out.
faith with him. Stafford can't stand him. He thinks he's an
The running
idiot.
back's out this week. He might have a good game.
All right, we'll see.
This doesn't matter. But you like the Rams plus 3.5
Yes,
as your pick of the
that's
week?
my pick of the week.
All right, I got 2 picks of the week. Pick number 1 is going to be the Miami Dolphins. I know a lot of my buddies out there like Pittsburgh, so bring your trash talk into the page. Let me know why I'm terrible for picking against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's terrible on the road when they're laying more than 6.5 points. They are 2-12 against the spread. Their last 14 games when they are laying more than 6.5 points on the road. Miami's actually been a good underdog team for the last 10 years. I like Miami in this game to keep it close. They may even win this game, but I'm going to say the score is going to be 23-20 Pittsburgh. But Miami could win this game.
Miami's terrible.
You're terrible. My other pick of the week is the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's laying 6 or 6.5, depending on where you go. When the Seahawks are at home favored by less than 7, they are 13-2 against the spread their last 15. I just think Atlanta has been playing well. I like their coaching staff. I like what they're doing. But this is going to be a real tough spot for them. If they come out and beat Seattle in Seattle, I'll think they're a real contender. I see the score of this game being 37-17. I see a blowout city in this game. Seattle, that's your pick of the week.
I like it.
And now, the Spatula Pick of the Week.
Doing our Spatula Pick of the Week.
And now it's that time of the show for the Spatula Pick of the Week. I just noticed that.
Hey!
Who's that supposed to be
Come
making?
on.
Who's that supposed to be making fun of?
That's my guy.
You're a little
That's my
disrespectful. Why are you
guy.
being disrespectful?
That's
to
my
that?
guy.
And this week's Spatula Pick of the Week is
The Miami Dolphins. We're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins with 78% of the betting public on Pittsburgh. The Spatula Pick of the Week is the Miami Dolphins this
Do you
week.
like it or no?
Not really.
I love it.
If you love it so much, don't you marry it?
Spatula Pick of the Week. And now it's time for the Fantasy Football Minute. Last week's sleepers did okay. Last week's bust did okay. Who were they? I forgot. Do you know?
Nope.
You're a lemon. Okay, and who's your sleeper this week, guys?
Sleeper this week is going to be Brandon Cooks on the New Orleans Saints.
I like that. He could have a good.
He's gonna have a good
Did you
game.
make a trade for him? Maybe that's why you like him.
Yup.
Oh, you might. Yeah,
Skin
you
bin.
might do good. My sleep is going to be Christine Michael. Did
you do a trade with him?
I did. Christine Michael is playing against Atlanta this week. I think he's going to bust their hole open this wide.
This wide.
I think he's going to run through everything. He's
Little
gonna get-
loosey-goosey?
I think he's going to do something. I think he's going to get over 100 with a touchdown, maybe 2 TDs for him. Atlanta, to me, is overrated, and they're gonna feel some pain this week. Okay. Now
So
we
it
got.
wouldn't be that loose then. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I like your friend that you,
Oh,
that you missed the show for, probably. Okay, now we're going to do this week's bust. Who's your bust of the week?
Freeman. Devontae Freeman's going to bust this week. He's not going to do anything. Coleman is the better running back on that team anyway, but Freeman is going to be my bust of the week.
My bust of the week is the whole Atlanta offense. Julio Jones, Freeman,
Ah!
Tevin Coleman, what's that guy's name? Sanu. They ain't doing nothing this week. They're going down hard. 37-10, and that's about it. And they might get a garbage touchdown at the end.
Convincing.
Yeah, and that's
I like
that.
it.
And that's your Fantasy Football Minute. Do what you got to do with Seattle. And that'll do it for week 6 of Real Football Picks. As always, like our Facebook page.
And subscribe to your YouTube channel or I'll bust your fucking head.
What the hell's wrong with you? There's children that want your shorts. What are you, an animal?
I'm sorry. A little bit. I'm not an animal.
As always, for Shane, this is Vinny saying, thanks for coming.
Hasta lasagna. Don't get any
I
on
said,
you.
don't do that no more. Thanks for coming!